Hi there, my name is Gina Anderson, and I am trying to figure out how to share the whole screen. One second. Okay, my name is Gina Anderson, and I am currently a paraeducator at an elementary, and I am pursuing my certificate in early education and special education. Working in the classroom every day has confirmed for me that teaching is not just a profession, it is a calling that requires patience and adaptability and a constant reflection. Um, it's Education is always evolving, and I believe that as educators, we must grow alongside our students. Um, Kind of like when we learned in class the developmental stages. Us as educators need that as well. And I see that as a professional growth, and it's ongoing and developmental. Um, I am committed to being a reflective practitioner who is continuously learning, improving, and serving students with integrity. Um, so yeah, uh, let's see. My professional identity. I'm passionate about teaching and committed to student growth. My classroom is and will be based on relationships, respect, and high expectations. My educational psychology, the theory and practice emphasizes that teachers must understand how students learn and to plan meaningful instruction. So my personal values, respect. You have to have respect in the classroom, empathy, fairness, and patience. I believe that every child deserves to have those just for their dignity. As a young child, that's where I learned to grow and thrive. School was a very safe place for me as I was growing up. And I believe that when I had the respect, the empathy, the fairness, and the patience as in my school area, that I felt safe enough to learn, and I felt supportive, or supported, I should say. So I just want to be that person who was there for me when I was younger. I want to be the person who did the same for me, like my teachers did when I was younger. My values guide how I respond, communicate, and I just want to build that community of inclusion and safety for my students. Um, my personal biases and reflection. I reflect often on biases that don't limit students' opportunities. Um, I work in a life skills classroom, so I see so many opportunities and modifications for students in different ways students learn. Self reflection supports ethical decision making, a key element in educator development. And understanding my reactions definitely helps support that, very much so. Um, yeah. Ethical behavior. According to the model codes of ethics for educators, educators are committed to professional conduct beyond what is legally required. Ethical practice means protecting students' well being and maintaining boundaries. Um, I see that a lot in the life skills classroom. Um, we need to, as educators, provide our students with uh, what they need as individuals. They need to know, or we need to know, what our students need to grow individually, and also know that while there's some things students need, we also need to keep boundaries to keep the environment safe. Fairness and respect. Treating each student with dignity aligns with ethical standards. Ethical decisions support trust and foster students' confidence. Students learn best environments of safety and mutual respects. Like I said in the beginning, when I was younger, that's what I needed to grow. Because we never know what their home situations are like, and it's always best to provide safety first. We always meet our students' basic needs first. When that is met, then respect comes from students, and then they feel safe. High expectations, communication. Professional communication means clear expectations, respectful language, listening to families and students, and then modeling professional standards daily. High expectations with technology. Professional use of technology includes ethical digital communication. We use Parent Square to do that safely for both the parents and the teachers in our school. That's what we use as Parent Square. So that is a very high expectation. Supporting students learning with intentional tech tools. I forgot what we call ours tools in our life skills classroom, but they use like pegboards, but with technology on our reading devices. I don't remember the word for it, but we use those a lot, and the kids have to be respectful with them, and we as well has to be respectful when using those with our students. We avoid distractions that detract from instruction. High expectations, laws, and policies. Teachers must understand relevant laws, policies, and ethical mandates. Following ethical frameworks like MCEE protects students and communities. Professional learning goals. Goal 1, improve differentiated instruction strategies. Goal 2, deepen trauma-informed practice knowledge. And goal 3, strengthen culturally responsive teaching commitment. Professional development topics. Data-driven instruction analysis, inclusion and equitable teaching practices, and collaborative reflection cycles. Lifelong learning mindset is growth is ongoing, just like students. Educational psychology highlights continuous teacher development as essential to support student learning. And engaging in PLCs and reflection supports this. And I commit to ethical, fair, and reflective practice, maintaining professionalism inside and outside of the classroom, and lifelong growth to better support all learners. And here's just some references that I based off of my presentation. And thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation.